Graphenizer 1G1 removes the hard carbon deposits from piston and stops emission pollution with black smoke instantly. It also cleans the injectors, nozzles, valves, pumps and plugs without any machine or opening the engine.
Clean intake valve carbon buildup in an easy and effective way. So intake valves located on top of the piston that opens in certain time to provide enough air to enter the combustion chamber. And that valve serves carbon builds up. Because modern cars are direct fuel injectors, meaning that fuel no longer washing the back of the intake valves. But with indirect injections, the fuel always washing the intake valves every time it opens. Carbon buildup on the valves causes many problems. Here are the symptoms: misfiring, rough running, harsh starting, poor fuel economy. Now we know what's carbon buildup on the valve. Let's clean them now. I'm gonna use this camera to see how much carbon buildup we have on the valves.
We're gonna test fuel injector cleaning kit without taking the fuel injectors out, and I'm gonna show you how it works out of the engine so you can understand the process. The canister got a good weight to it. Here we can pour the cleaner and screw the cap back. Sharp air connected here. Here you got your pressure regulator. The applied pressure must be less than return valve pressure, so the cleaner won't get back to the fuel tank if there was a return valve on the fuel rod. Otherwise you don't have any problems if the pressure were a bit high. And here is the other end of the cleaner kit where we can screw the right adapter to fit our car's fuel rod. You just have to get a hose, put the right adapter and clamp it on so the pressure won't push it back. Hand tie the adapter. Now our kit assembled for our car. Let's hang it under the hood just like this. In order to connect this end, we're gonna disconnect the fuel line and then connect this hose adapter we just made. Next, we have to pour fuel injector cleaner. To hand tie the cap real good because we're gonna pressurize the system. Any air leak will cause the pressure drop and the engine not gonna work. Disconnecting fuel pump fuse or the relay because the engine going to run with the cleaner, not with the fuel. Next, connecting sharp air to pressurize the system. I like to put the pressure on 60 psi and then open the lower valve. In this moment, you will hear the cleaner flows to the fuel rod. Now we can start the engine. That's how most dealers clean fuel injectors without removing. We're gonna let the engine run till it runs out of the cleaner. When the engine shakes, we're gonna shut it off. Next, we have to close the lower valve, removing the sharp air and then release the pressure by pushing the pressure releasing valve on the cap. Now we can disconnect the adapter and connect the fuel line hose back. And the last thing, fuel pump fuse or the relay. I also wanted to do that out of the engine to show how the process works. Here we have a clear vision how it's connected to the fuel rod and how the system works. We apply pressure here and it's regulated with pressure valve, and it pushes the cleaner into the fuel injectors and the cleaner dissolves any gunk that been stuck in the fuel injectors, like cleaning catalytic converter, intake valves and throttle body cleaning as well.
So we can see on the camera again. Okay, the moment we've been waiting for. This is before and this is the after, and this is the before and after. I consider that a good result. I took the car for test driving and I could feel that the engine gained power. And here's how to clean intake valve with a can of carb cleaner without disassembling the valve cover, which it will be expensive if you take it to the dealership.
So that's it for this video. Bye for now.
Graphenizer A complete engine treatment for all vehicles with instant results in just 10 minutes with up to 50% extra mileage. Check the pollution test before and after the treatment. It is trending top #1 in Google. Search as Graphenizer, first of its kind in the world. For dealers and distributors, visit www.graphenizer.com.